Good afternoon and welcome to KIlleen's Sesquicentennial Parade in honor of Texas's 150th anniversary. The theme of today's parade is Texas, Land of Dreams, and our Grand Marshal will be State Representative Stan Schlater. He is the state representative from KIlleen to the Texas Legislature. We have more than 100 bands, floats, riding clubs, and marching groups in today's parade. And the whole thing will be started off by the KIlleen Police Department. We can hear their sirens in the background. Right now we're looking at several very important persons, also known as VIPs, from the KIlleen area. There will be several awards presented during today's parade to various floats and groups. The Grand Marshal's Award goes to the float that best illustrates the sesquicentennial theme. The Mayor's Award goes to the float that best follows the parade theme. Again, that parade theme is Texas, Land of Dreams. We also have an award from the Sesquicentennial Commission that goes to the best out-of-town float, as well as trophies for the best decorated car and the most outstanding riding club. And the KIlleen Exchange Club donated these trophies, as well as several small Texas flags in honor of the sesquicentennial. And here we see the first entry in today's parade, police cars from the KIlleen Police Department. Following the police cars, we have flags from the 1st Cavalry Division at Fort Hood. Once again, those flags are from the 1st Cavalry Division from Fort Hood. They're followed by police horse, the KIlleen Police Department. And they have their own cleanup patrol there. The drums you hear in the background are coming from the United States Army Fife and Drum Corps. They will be appearing soon. They have come to KIlleen to help us celebrate. They've come all the way from their home base in Washington, D.C. And they're dressed in traditional colonial uniforms. And after the parade, they will be continuing in KIlleen's festivities for the sesquicentennial by performing at the celebration at Condor Park. We'll tell you more about that in a minute. Here they are, the United States Army Fife and Drum Corps. They're playing their rendition of Yankee Doodle Dandy. Next we have the mayor of KIlleen and his wife, Mayor and Mrs. Young, in their car. We'd like to say again that there are over 100 groups participating in today's parade. Cars and marching groups and riding groups and floats and bands. Everyone out here to help celebrate Texas's 150th birthday. All of the awards in today's parade will be presented by General and Mrs. Saint. General Saint is the 3rd Corps Commander at Fort Hood. And they'll be presenting the trophies donated by the KIlleen Exchange Club to the floats who have won them. After the parade, KIlleen will continue its sesquicentennial celebration with a special International Day at Condor Park. There will be several activities out there. We hope you can come out and join us. That's after the parade in Condor Park. The Condor Park celebration will include several international food booths and 2 reenactments of a Civil War battle with live fire, as well as a performance by the United States Army Fife and Drum Corps. There will also be several fun activities, such as the beer growing contest between the police departments of both Harker Heights and KIlleen, a chili cook-off, train rides for the kids, and performances by several international groups from the KIlleen area. And then we have a courtesy vehicle from Connell Chevrolet here in KIlleen. Here we have the first float of today from Mary Kay Cosmetics. The theme of their float was Land of Dreams. And the next float comes from KIlleen Downtown Incorporated. The float coming up is from the KIlleen Mall. The theme of their float is Meet Texas Authors. And here we have the KIlleen chapter of the Boy Scouts of America coming out to help us celebrate the sesquicentennial. The Boy Scouts are followed by members of the KIlleen JCs. And this float comes from the KIlleen Police Officers Association. Our boys in blue getting into the spirit of Texas's 150th birthday party. Here we have a God Bless Texas float coming to join our celebration, the sesquicentennial, adding a little musical entertainment as well. Once again, we'd like to mention the various awards that will be presented today. We have the Grand Marshal's Award. It goes to the float that best illustrates the sesquicentennial theme. There's the Mayor's Award that goes to the float that best follows the theme of the parade itself, and that parade theme, once again, is Land of Dreams. And there's an award from the Sesquicentennial Commission that will go to the best out-of-town float. The music you hear in the background comes from the United States Army Band, and that Army Band is made up of members from the 2nd Armored Division of Fort Hood. And they've come out here to help us celebrate this special birthday party. Here we have members of a motorcycle group demonstrating their skill on these two-wheeled vehicles. We'd like to say once again that today's parade is made possible by the parade committee, whose chairman is Doug Brody, and the KIlleen Exchange Club, who, in addition to submitting their own float, has also provided all of the people you see holding the various signs announcing which floats won the awards that will be presented by General and Mrs. Saint from the viewing stand. Once again, we'd like to encourage everybody to come out to Condor Park and join in our International Day celebration. Come out and see Civil War reenacted, and hear a performance from the Fife and Drum Corps, which passed by earlier, as well as see beer growing contests and the chili cook-off, and bring the kids out for free train rides. In addition to all the awards we mentioned earlier, there will also be 2 awards given out for the best decorated car and the most outstanding riding group in today's parade. Once again, this parade is in honor of Texas's sesquicentennial, KIlleen's Way, celebrating the 150th anniversary of our state. And coming up now, we have the entries from the Korean Society of KIlleen. The Korean Society is leading off with a very large Korean flag. Here we see members of the society dressed in traditional Korean clothing. And we're glad they came out and helped us celebrate this special day. We'd like to say once again the Grand Marshal of today's parade is Mr. Stan Schleter. He is a representative to the Texas Legislature from KIlleen. And here we have another entry from the Korean Society. We have a performing group from the Korean Society of KIlleen, and they've come out to help the community celebrate the sesquicentennial. And here we're about to see a demonstration of the martial arts. Our martial arts experts are followed by what looks to be a Korean cat of some kind, waving to spectators and the VIPs over there in the viewing stand. And behind the cat, we have the Korean Society's queen. Here's the float submitted by the Korean Society of KIlleen. I'd like to say once again, more than 100 participants have come out to help us celebrate the sesquicentennial. We have cars and trucks and marching bands and performing groups, riding groups, several floats, and this is the first of many race cars in today's parade. Here we have our first award for the day. It's the Sesquicentennial Award that comes from the Sesquicentennial Commission. It will be awarded by General Saint, who is the 3rd Corps Commander at Fort Hood, and his wife, Mrs. Saint. And the award goes to the float that is the best out-of-town float. Somebody coming from outside to help us celebrate here in KIlleen. We'd like to say that all of the trophies for these awards have been donated by the KIlleen Exchange Club. They've also entered their own float, and they provided all of the people who are carrying the various banners in front of the floats who have won the awards. Here comes one of our local fire trucks, ringing its fire bell to announce its arrival. Riding up there on top is Miss Flame. A small red fire truck there has been donated by the KIlleen Independent Automobile Dealers Association, also known as the KIADA. It's followed by more race cars. There are several of those in today's parade. The marching band that you hear in the background will be coming up soon. It's from Ellison High School, Mean Green, so to speak, also known as the Fighting Eagles. Here we see they are about to be presented with the award for the best decorated car, a happy birthday car from Ellison High School. And we see the Ellison High School cheerleaders coming out to help us celebrate, getting into the spirit of things. Once again, they have received the award for Best Decorated Car, presented by General and Mrs. Saint. The car is followed by the Fighting Eagle Band. And we have some more race cars. What looks to be like a 3-car, 1-truck pileup. And they'll be followed by several tow trucks showing just exactly what they can do. I have a vintage car from the Boulding Distributing Company. There's some more members of the KIlleen community coming out to celebrate Texas's independence, which occurred 150 years ago this year. And here we have a float from one of the local cinemas in town, celebrating Sylvester Stallone, the new American hero. You can see the Rocky and Rambo posters there. Once again, we'd like to thank the Parade Commission, headed by Mr. Doug Brody, for putting this together today, letting KIlleen help in Texas's biggest birthday party yet, 150 years. After the parade, the celebration will continue at Condor Park with Civil War reenactments. And here we have some gunfighters reenacting the things they did years and years ago. The gunfighters are followed by the Grand Marshal's float. This float won the Grand Marshal's Award. And that award goes to the one that best illustrates the sesquicentennial theme. And I'd say they did a pretty good job. And you can see this giant armadillo they've harnessed. They're receiving the award from General and Mrs. Saint. Looks like they've got that dillo under control. That float was entered by Centel Corporation. We have a car entered by the Lions Club, KIlleen, come out to take part in this parade today. There you see several members of the Lions Club. We'd like to mention once again the various awards that will be given out. So far, we've seen the Grand Marshal's Award that went to the float that best illustrated the sesquicentennial theme, and the award from the Sesquicentennial Commission that goes to the best out-of-town float. And we've also seen Best Decorated Car. We still have the Mayor's Award and the Most Outstanding Riding Club. And all of those awards have been donated by the KIlleen Exchange Club. This next float has been entered by the Masonic Fathers of Texas. It looks like they put in a great deal of work on it. The various Texas heroes, we see Jim Bowie and Sam Houston standing up on that float. Here we have a group of police horses taking part in today's parade. This float comes from Lampasas, celebrating the Lampasas Spring Hoe. Happens every year. Have another fire truck coming up. There's been great participation on the parts of both the fire departments and the police departments in the KIlleen area. Yet another race car in today's parade. This one being sponsored by the KIADA, KIlleen Independent Auto Dealers Association. It's followed by some more of those race cars. They've certainly shown that they support our sesquicentennial celebration. And here we have a float from the KIlleen chapter of the American Red Cross, also known as the Blue Bonnet chapter. And they're followed by the Kangarooettes, the drill team from KIlleen High School. They're appearing with the KIlleen High School Flag Corps and the Fighting Kangaroo Band. Next up, we have the Mayor's Award that goes to the float that best follows the theme of today's parade. Once again, that theme is Texas, Land of Dreams. The Mayor's Award is going to a float submitted by Citizens National Bank. The theme of their float is Looking to the Future. And they have best followed the parade theme of Texas Land of Dreams. Once again, that award was presented by the commander of 3rd Corps at Fort Hood, General Saint, and his wife. And here we see Mr. and Mrs. Saint presenting the award for the most outstanding riding group in today's parade. Once again, we would like to say all the awards have been donated by the KIlleen Exchange Club, who've taken an active part in today's sesquicentennial celebration. And these guys are sure happy to get that award. The sesquicentennial celebration for the KIlleen community will continue after the parade. The various activities in Condor Park, including another performance by the United States Army Fife and Drum Corps, and a couple of Civil War reenactments. Our next float has a theme of Parade of Peace Through Strength, with several Texas heroes standing there. And that float was submitted by the Exchange Club of KIlleen, who has taken an active part in today's festivities. Our next float comes from the KIlleen Chamber of Commerce. We've come out to help celebrate the sesquicentennial today. And they're followed by a happy birthday float with a big white birthday cake for Texas, celebrating 150 years of independence this year. Now we have a car from KIXS, local radio station, helping to celebrate today's festivities. We'd like to say once again there are more than 100 participants in today's parade, from riding groups to marching bands, floats, lots of race cars, and just people who wanted to help celebrate the sesquicentennial. Here we have our Country Fun van, #1 in Country Fun. It's coming from KOOV, local country radio station. Once again, we'd like to thank everyone who took part in today's celebration, with special thanks going out to Stan Schlater, who served as Grand Marshal of our parade, General and Mrs. Saint, who presented all the awards that were given out, and to the KIlleen Exchange Club for donating those awards. We feel special recognition needs to be given to Mr. Doug Brody, who was the chairman of the Parade Commission who made this all possible. Here we have the KIlleen Police Department again. They started the parade and they're finishing it up. And we'd like to remind you that the sesquicentennial festivities for the KIlleen community will continue with International Day in Condor Park. Thanks again for coming out and helping us celebrate the sesquicentennial Texas's 150th anniversary of independence.